So hi, I'm Kim Hawley with Keller Williams in Fort Myers, Florida. And today we're here to talk with Coach Sheh regarding her business. And we're really excited. This is a local business that's fairly close to our office here in the area. So we're excited to meet her. So here she is. This is Coach Sheh. And we're going to just start out by asking where you're originally from and tell us who you are, a little bit about you personally.
Okay. My family's originally from Haiti. I grew up in Miami partly, and then I moved here relatively young. So I like to say I feel like I'm from Fort Myers now. I went to middle school and high school here, graduated from Fort Myers High, graduated actually from FGCU with my bachelor's in communication. So Fort Myers, I'll say I'm from Fort Myers.
Okay, very good. And why did you choose this profession?
My mom had actually gotten really sick and had renal failure.
Wow.
And in dealing with the medical professionals on how we had gotten to this place, it was just very sobering to know that it could have been prevented or even delayed with just more physical activity and proper nutrition. And it was something that I was already doing. I was already working out. So why wasn't I sharing that with my mother? Like, why wasn't I sharing that passion with her? So I decided then that I didn't want anyone else to go through what we did. Wow. And I started sharing just tidbits online. And if people were receptive and they asked, do you ever do any workouts? And so I'm like, sure, I'll host the workouts. And then that led to, do you have a studio? And I was like, I'll get one.
I love it. Initiative. So that answers the question of what's driven you to do this and what your real motivation is keeping people healthy.
Yeah, it really is. I think it's very important that we're proactive about our health. We only get one life, and you want to have a quality life. And moving, the more you move, the more you live. Once you stop moving, you die. So I just want to just share that message.
I'm getting very convicted. Like, I need to go work out. Oh my gosh.
You're already here. One step closer.
So describe what you've got going on here. Tell us about your business, when you started, how long you've had the physical location here, and what you do.
So we have been in this physical location about 2.5 years. We actually opened up right before COVID mandates demanded that we close. But as a business, we've been around for about 5 years. We did pop-ups, and actually boxing classes, you see the boxing bags behind us, was something that was very just therapeutic to some of the people that were coming in. They were going to work 9 to 5 and stressed out, got to come and work out, don't really want to work out because it's boring, but then they got to wail on these bags. And they loved it. So we do a little bit of everything. So we have the cardio boxing, the strength training, we do dance classes, yoga, meditation. We try to make it so that everyone can find their fit. We just want to be that place that's community and fitness.
Okay, nice. So what's your coaching philosophy?
That I can't make you do it, but I'll be here with you to guide you if you want to.
Nice. And what would you say your customers love the most? I know you mentioned they come in, they can relieve their stress and everything, but why this studio? There's so much around. Why here?
I think it's the community aspect. A lot of the people that come sometimes is because they're not from here and they don't know anyone. So they're just hopping in. They happen to have found it on Google or something, and then they come in and they meet these people that just are open or receptive, or they possibly have moved to the area as well and didn't know that, oh, there's a Trader Joe's now here. So they were able to make a connection outside of work or outside of what actually brought them to Fort Myers and build a community. Because a lot of our clients I found are just transplants. There are not that many people that are from Fort Myers.
There really are.
So the community aspect, I would say,
nice.
Is what I hear a lot.
And I have to say, I'm not like a big gym person. I don't want to go in where there's multiple levels and 1,000 people in there.
Yeah.
I like the intimacy and it's very personalized.
Yeah, because it can be scary going to those big gyms, especially if you don't know what you're doing, right?
Yes.
And then it's like,
you try to look like it, and then you hurt yourself.
Right. So you come into a place where someone knows you can give you individualized attention. And if I'm not calling you to ask, hey, where you at? Some of the friends that you're going to meet here are going to be like, hey, you didn't come to class today. We have a class. So
it's a family.
It really is.
It is. Very cool. And how long, so you were were you born here? Or
born
were you
in Florida.
Okay.
But raised pretty much in Fort Myers.
So you know the area.
Pretty much. So it's grown quite a bit.
Big time, right? So knowing the area, why this location?
It was central because I have clients that are coming from across the bridge from Cape Coral, and then there are some that work out at like Coconut Point. So it's right there from Daniels and Estero, and then Lehigh, that extension. It just seemed like a central location at the heart of Fort Myers.
So you cover everywhere.
It covers everywhere. So it's not too far from anyone. Obviously, if you're in the condos around or these apartments, you can walk up to it, but it's not that far of a drive. Most people, it takes them about 20 minutes to get there.
So you find a lot of clientele coming in from these other areas, not so much just based here.
Yeah, we have more drive-in clientele than walk-up clientele. I was so surprised. There are so many people that come out from Lehigh, and I'm like, I hate Lehigh traffic.
I do too.
But they come over because they're like, oh yeah, I could just hop on Daniel at this time, and it comes right straight here. Or the College Parkway Bridge takes right over to, from Cape Coral, and I'm like, okay, good. It seems to have been a good choice.
Yeah, and to fight the traffic, I'm telling you, something magical's going on here. Because
really
you gotta, they're drawn here for some reason.
I like the area because I'm like, Bell Tower, you can kind of shop and exercise and all that. And it's growing. They're doing so much on this College Parkway extension. Sure. And then you also have FSW that's right up the street. So then you have the collegiate, aspect. And now we have a basketball team. It just seems just like from Fort Myers, that was like in 97 to this Fort Myers now. It's like, oh, wow, this.
What are the demographics here? What are we looking at as far as age group?
You're looking, I'm like, do I want to tell their age?
What do you draw in mostly?
They're mostly women. I would say we're probably 98% women, and 3% of the men get dragged in by their wives. Because they don't believe, like, oh, you really box? And then so they come in and they get hooked because, like, oh, like, you really are working out for 90 minutes and sweating. So it's mostly women. I would say probably about 25, but we do have some silver ladies that come in and they like to hit the bags too. But mostly women between ages 25 to 75.
Okay. And what about someone like myself that is so unfit? What's going to make me not scared to walk through the door?
The good thing is all of our class sizes are small. So even though it's group training, it's personalized group training. So you're not going to be doing the same thing as someone else. So you're not going to come in on day one and have to do cleans with a barbell. We're going to start where you are. We're going to find out what your goals are first, and then we're going to figure out the movements that you need to have your day-to-day life.
So it's truly a coaching program,
and
really I like that.
Yeah,
because I don't ever know what I'm walking into.
I got you. I want my clients to know what they're doing when they leave. If they have to go somewhere, if I decide I want to go live on a yacht and travel the world, that way they
can I go?
For sure, you can definitely go. But you would still know what to do if I decide to sleep in.
Yeah. I like that. And I just want to end up with asking you, last question. What has been your most memorable experience with clientele here? Or maybe that one standout client?
It would probably be one of the young ladies that moved from Buffalo, New York, and she'd been here for a few years and was diagnosed with breast cancer. She came in on her birthday for a boxing class, and as she was leaving, she was like, I haven't told anyone yet, but I just got my results and I have breast cancer. And I didn't know what to do. Tell me about burpees and punching. I didn't know what to do. And I didn't want to put the burden on her to ask her what she needed, but I knew she didn't have any family. So I asked if we could create a campaign that would support the treatment. Because I'm like, I know it's expensive.
For sure. So
what can we do? I want to, share your story if possible, or just support you in this way. So we created Her Fight Is My Fight, lending on the boxing campaign. We use a boxing glove as the logo of it. And it was just to let her know that we were in the fight with her. Even though her family was far away, miles away, and they couldn't go to Moffitt with her, they couldn't sit with her through chemo, that we would.
And this was a new client?
This was a relatively new client.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so we've been doing the campaign for about 2 years now, but she is breast cancer free.
Wow.
She has gone through all of her treatments. She is healthy. She's still coming to the gym.
Awesome.
And it's actually paid it forward to others, because we've had other women that have come in and had to go through and do like the biopsies or the mammograms, and they have that now.
Wow.
So she sparked that. And so I'll probably always remember her.
And what's the name of that campaign again?
Her Fight Is My Fight.
And when does this happen? Throughout the year?
Throughout the year, the merchandise is available. However, we select either a person that is going through cancer treatment and may need support during the months of October, pretty much through December, to sponsor someone. Otherwise, the funds, a proceed goes towards just Susan G. Komen.
That's incredible. So if you guys are hearing what I'm hearing, this is truly a community business, and that's what we love, and that's what we want to promote. So make sure you come in. What are your hours and what days are you open?
We would love to have you. We're here Monday through Friday from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. And we're here on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. And on Sunday, if you really want to work out, by appointments.
Excellent. So Coach Sheh, and come see her and get plugged in here. Awesome business. Have a great day.
Thank you.